We have PKD Nambiar, who's a political analyst, and we also have with us on the broadcast, Alok Mehta, who's the editorial director of India News. If I can start by asking, if I can quickly begin this conversation and ask, PKD Nambiar, sir, I believe that you wanted to say something when, we had to dip into a short break. Sir, as far as the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, now the top names, one of the top names was of course that of Nitin Patel, correct? And Nitin Patel, Deputy Chief Minister, not made the Chief Minister, and there's some kind of a rift that seems to be brewing. Do you think that the appointment of Bhupendra Patel can go south for the Bharatiya Janata Party?
How it works in politics is that if you say that in a political party, any party, whether it is Congress, BJP or an Aam Aadmi Party or a CPIM or whatever it may be, people, all the leaders who are capable leaders will have aspirations to become something or the other. So in a state, everybody wanted to become a chief minister. When you come to the country level, everybody wanted to become the prime minister or a minister or so on and so forth. There is nothing wrong in that, aspiring to become someone. But then it is the quality of that political party, how it maintains the aspiration of every leader and ensure that all of them do being taken care very well and without having any rift. Even if there is an internal rift, it is being taken care of internally, and externally they come as a solid one force and fight their opponents and being in government. That is the way a good political party or a good organization should function. And in the case of BJP, they have been able to manage it very well. My worry is not because most of the time, since yesterday or day before, we were hearing most of the Congress spokespersons on the channels after channel that they are very much worried about as if that there is something is happening in BJP. Sorry, no, nothing is happening there. They are actually being able to manage it well. On the contrary, as Alokji very rightly said, that the nation is worried for Congress. At the end of the day, it's the party which ruled this country for 60 years. We wanted to have a strong opposition in this country. Without a strong opposition, even as Narendra Modi once said that without a strong opposition, the government cannot function very well. Then what is the status of Congress? It do not have a full-time president, both at the center, even in Gujarat. It do not have an active opposition leader. That is in the case of in the Lok Sabha or same is in the Gujarat Assembly. The challenge is that we need to have, most of the other three places where they are ruling, whether it is in the Rajasthan or in Chhattisgarh or in Punjab, all these places there is absolute infighting, and this is not infighting, it is in outfighting. The people are out on the street and fighting. The Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot, Amarinder Singh versus Sidhu, and a few days ago we all have seen that Chhattisgarh Chief Minister coming to Delhi and having a big show of himself that no, he is still in command. So the problem is that in Congress is that it is not able to ensure the aspiration of its leaders. They have not been able to take care, and the time is now really running out, and that is where the Congress needs to work very hard. And I also believe that we have to think such kind of a leadership change in a positive way. It is also giving opportunity for the fresh faces to come. It gives a new lease of life to the government and to the party cadre and to the public at large. And if anything which is bringing good to the people of this country, we should always be accepting it. What we need is a quality politics, and it is also giving a message, very, very clear indication that there is no permanent place. There is no permanent place in politics. You are not a chief minister forever. You may be a chief minister. But how long that your chief ministership is?
Okay, sir. Point well made, and it would be